Hey everyone. Running a little late as usual here, but so yeah, I debated setting the stream timer to 1:15 instead of 1 because I knew I needed those extra minutes, but I knew that if I set it that way that it would pretty much just guarantee that it would be 1:15. But lo and behold, it happened anyway. So, more Super Metroid Randomizer today. And hopefully it's gonna go okay. There's absolutely just there's two ways that this is going to go. It's going to be horribly frustrating either way, but it's either going to be horribly frustrating and a complete and total bust, or it's going to be horribly frustrating and somehow actually make some headway. So rather than... Wow. Would have been nice if I made that on my second jump. Rather than... I'm gonna just like... It's every time I try to talk that I make that jump, so I really just need to keep talking, right? I think that's how this works. So rather than trying to do the wrecked ship early skip with the complicated wall jump to get over the middle pillar, which I don't think I can remotely do. I could easily... Ooh, that would have been a good one if I was ready for it. Rather than... Or, if I had Speed Booster, I'm pretty confident I could make that. But, I did some research, and it sounds like... the randomizer rules might actually, make the grapple beam guaranteed to be after Crocomire. And if that's the case... and supposedly also Crocomire's room is not superheated, and I didn't know that. So as long as I can make it to his room... I might be able to get the grapple beam, and then that kind of solves everything. So, before I worry about that, though, I still need to grab an energy tank that is on the other end of this room. I managed to almost grab it last time, only to fail my jump and then have the, why did I think I could screw attack him? Only to fail my jump and then have, or... It wasn't the jump I failed. I made the jump perfectly, and then just kind of didn't actually grab the item in time. So I made the jump and then failed to jump, basically. But there's an energy tank, and since I really didn't have enough health to get through the superheated areas before, I'm hoping that even a little... Wow, okay. Speaking of health, not doing terribly well on it. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, hoping that getting this extra energy tank first will be enough to make it, but we'll see. Alright, maybe aim downward? Would that help? Okay. I kinda like controller flail panicked there, but I really didn't want to miss it for a third time. Third time being because my initial trip through there, I hoped to land on the middle and get both items, and I couldn't manage that either. Just ever so slightly off. Alright, it would probably be quicker to actually head back up to the ship and go to the other Brinstar elevator. In order to get back to Norfair, It's got to be closer either way. I mean, anything's closer than starting at the beginning of Brinstar, so I guess I don't know why I'm worried about it. I just can't exactly remember where it comes out. I need to remember that I can screw attack those blocks, that I don't need to necessarily use a power bomb every time. So, I still don't have bombs. I don't have pretty much any suit upgrades. I have Screw Attack, I have Morph Ball, which is just kind of given to you because it'd be really hard to progress anywhere in this game without it. And I have Plasma Beam, which at least means that my beam is a little bit stronger than it otherwise would be. But, that's it. I have gotten just about every Super Missile Tank in the game. I don't know how many there really are. At this point, I'm kind of thinking maybe there's like 100 of them. I can't remember what those break with. They might have just been shot, but I probably should have tried shooting them first. Either way, another power bomb, we're all good. So, yeah, my current plan is that if I can make it somehow to Crocomeyer's room, I have more than enough ammo to kill any boss. The problem is going to be health. Do I make it to his room with enough health? If I do, will I have enough health to jump to the... Actually, you know... That's something I've gotten altogether wrong now that I think about it. I've been thinking about it this entire time in terms of, can I make it to the energy tank in his room? But that energy tank's probably not actually going to be an energy tank. You know, if I made it to his room, would I have enough health? And if I made it to his room with enough health, you know, would I be able to recharge with that energy tank to move further forward? But I guess that's not necessarily going to be how it's going to go down. When, you know, he's probably going to have something like missiles. So, I don't know. Either way, if I can... I think there's like a save room right above him. I should have screw attacked before that fall. I think there's a save room right above him, but I also don't know if I can make it there, or if that's going to be, you know, just a waste of health. So, there's a lot of variables I'm not sure about, but it's the best idea I have for progressing. And it all just comes from the fact that I read that his room's not superheated. If that's wrong, if Crocomeyer's room is superheated, then I'm back to no hope. I'm back to no hope unless I can make the moat skip work, which, with no upgrades, that's going to be kind of hard. So, superheated suicide run. Yay! Come on, elevator. Go faster. I need to die. I'm in a hurry to die. Okay. Just miss everything. That's not... That is the room I want, but... I'm gonna save first, because actually... Let's just top off on a little bit more health. That way, if I don't make it in one go... I can start over with full health. So I'm probably not going to make it, well, I don't know. Making it through the first time was pretty easy. Making it back through was what was hard, so... Alright, here goes nothing. I really don't know why it was being so much more difficult on the way back. Maybe just jumping up versus trying to jump down through, but it's not, you don't even really have to climb up that high. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that this room starts full of lava instead of slowly filling. That could be. Or the fact that every time I was just failing the first jump. That was getting kind of annoying. Alright. Safely through there. Gotta save and lock myself in this really horrible place, but... There's a room down below with some bugs that I can use to recharge. And ultimately, I have a map somewhere that I really should pull up before going in here. Obviously not that map. Let me see. That's not gonna help. Alright, map. Where are you, map? Gotta be somewhere. Is this the map? This doesn't look... Problem with having too many browser tabs. I don't remember where I left the map. It's not there. Oh, alright, I just left the map as its own window. Completely and totally, you know, in plain sight. So, I'm there. Go down there. Bug room, and then around, down, energy room. Okay. If anyone comes into chat in the meantime, I apologize, but I've got my chat hidden by this map right now. While I'm going to really boringly be killing these bugs to try to top off my energy, that way I can make it more than 6 feet without dying, which is a bit of a challenge, you know, when you don't have the Varia suit. But that's the best strategy I have right now. Alright, so I want to go back out, down in the next door, and then kind of like around the corner, basically. And I assume at least like the energy recharge room won't be superheated, because I mean, I would think anything like a energy room or a save room would follow, like, they're kind of cookie cutter rooms. They would like follow their own rules and not be superheated. Alright, so I think my reserve tanks were already full. So let's do this. I should have grabbed that. Crap. I moved a little too soon. Wave beam would be really nice. I hope that this path doesn't go through wave beam. I just realized that's a possibility. And I also should have gone back up and saved after doing those bugs, that way I don't have to do it next time. Oh well, making all the mistakes. Oh man, this is going to be the wave beam one, isn't it? Fuck. Okay, no. Oh, I got it! That was... okay, that was quick. That was good. Oh, shh. I didn't think this room would be full of spikes. Great. So, that might be a little harder to get through. That was the right way, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Hey, wait. Shit, there's a better way. There's a much better way. Alright. That was dumb. That was really dumb. It was really dumb, because there's a better way. So, this time, bugs first, again. And then, apparently, the door on the left down here looks like it would be a quicker route, and while it doesn't go through the energy room, it's just one room away from it, so... Is that lined up? It's not lined up. See, the problem with these stupid things is that I have to be... I have to be positioned in a way that I can kill them and pick up the power-up. Close enough to do that, but still far enough away to actually hit them. So while I'm doing this, something I've been wondering for a while, it's still daylight out, so I have like the window shades cracked open just a little bit, but I also have the light on in here. And it's really just amounting to like too much backlight. It's kind of making my whole frame a little bit washed out. And it's not necessarily a good thing. It worked back before I had any sort of frontal lighting, but now I'm not so sure. I might just turn the light off in the room to... Oh, wait, wrong way. Okay. You know what? We'll do this again, really briefly. And then I need to head up this time. Basically, I just want to have as much health as I can, because I'm gonna have to collect the rest of it from the guys in this room. That way I can save with full health before doing any crazy, poorly thought out runs through the lava, or superheated rooms, or whatever. I can't get that. Alright. I kind of wonder if this other path that I'm going to take is going to take me by the save room I was thinking of. I feel like it's really just quicker to kill the first guy and then leave and come back. As slow as the door transitions are, like... Of course, if he drops a little energy, is that really even worth it? Not really. If he gives me a big energy, maybe I should just go and come back, because I'm not going to get two of them. I mean, I might, but... Actually, little energy would be all I need now. Cool. Alright, so... I've got full everything. It's literally gonna be... Okay, come on. No? Oh, I hate these. If you say no, or if you've saved once, the save room just will not ask you again. I don't know why, it just... The prompt only comes up once. Doing, okay. Let's look at the in-game map real quick. Yeah, okay, so bottom left of this room should be where I want to go. Oh, that's another... That's why I never went this way. You know, I don't know if I actually have to be running or not for that to work. I only ever seem to do it by accident. So basically, I'm just gonna have to get kinda lucky. I'm out of missiles. Alright, try again. Oh wait, I'm still gonna have the reserve tank, so that's not helpful. Wait a minute. Am I doing... Yeah, no, that's right. You can only go backwards through the gates in one direction. And because I've tried so many times to go through the wrong direction, now I just doubt myself whenever I go through those gates. Alright, so all it's really going to take is like one lucky shot at getting through there. Unfortunately, that might be easier said than done. Especially if I just run out of missiles every time. Okay, wait. So far, so good. Wait, this room isn't superheated. Okay, I don't have to be reckless here. Alright, down one and to the right is the energy recharge room. I don't know if it's superheated along the way. It is. Okay. Energy! And as long as I keep my reserve tank up, I might be in good shape for this. So, somewhere in the next room... Okay, I think I have to run straight through this room. Maybe up to the save room if I can make it. Let's see, I've still got this energy room as long as nothing blocks me from coming back, so saving shouldn't trap me. As long as I can get back up. I don't know. Either way, probably just gonna book it straight for Crocomeyer's room. Take it from there. No, let's save. I'm not losing much energy yet. Actually, no. Scratch that. Trying to jump up there. I can save after. I can save after and not worry about it. Also, I could get I could probably farm some energy off of Crocomeyer here. Right? Probably shouldn't be super missiling him then, but you know. At some point I think he spawned some kind of guys I could kill. Just those? That's not really that helpful. Whoa! Maybe Plasma Beam. Oh. No, it makes the animation, but it doesn't actually hurt him. That was a really good shot. I'll never land something that perfect again. Alright, come on. No. I have 60 more super missiles. I can do this all day. Alright. The problem being I have no idea what's on the other side of the room. Alright, does the health spawn here or after his skeleton? I think it's after his skeleton. Jeez, if I had speed booster, that getting over there would be pretty easy too. Huh, you can see little, like, bubbles on the bottom of the screen like he's going around. Alright, that was not very tough. I really don't know if I should try for whatever item is over there without knowing what item's over there. I could go back up and save. No, I still have the energy recharge room, so let's go back up. Well, can we make it? Only with a wall jump. That's kind of sad. I know you're supposed to have high jump at this point, but it just feels really weird that, you know, a door would just be that, would be that difficult to jump through. I don't know. I mean, if it was like way, way higher, way out of the way, like I would get it. Like, oh yeah, they don't want you going through this door yet. But the fact that it's just like the tiniest bit out of reach. Alright, back to the energy room, and then I'll try for whatever item he's hiding, and it's probably just going to be something dumb, like more super missiles. Everything's been super missiles. I don't really need any more of them at this point. I've been saying the whole time, you know, I wouldn't argue with them, and so the game just kind of keeps giving them to me. Alright, didn't even lose a whole energy tank. Problem is, now I'm gonna have to do a wall jump out of the lava here. More super missiles! Fucking hell! Wow. Way to just fail at life. I know this lava is, like, really strong lava. Like, I don't even know if I want to bother getting these now. Am I even gonna make it to the other end of the room, let alone, like, the... Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna make it to the other end of the room. Cool. That was useless. I might just leave those. Like, I can totally get them now, but the back and forth to try to get health and then try and make the wall jump and then just for super missiles, I feel like I should just come back when I've got Varia suit and deal with them then. Or grapple or high jump. I mean, I'm gonna get grapple pretty soon anyway. Just take the chance out of the equation, because why risk it? Why risk it for something I already have 85 of? Unfortunately, at this point, I don't actually know what the rest of these rooms are going to look like to get Grapple Beam. They might be heated, they might not. I suspect that they will be, though, which means this could be a chore. There's a save room down below. Oh, I remember, there's missiles across... Oh, they're not... It's not heated. It's not heated! I've never been so happy. Okay, then. If the path to the grapple beam isn't going to be heated, we can make it no problem. In fact, I could even get the item at the top left. No, I don't really even need to get my super missiles back. Alright, I think last time I was able to get the item on the top left with a wall jump. I'm not sure. Oh, I would have had high jump to do that, so that's probably not happening. Yeah, no. But I can try to see if the grapple beam is where it's supposed to be. Huh. Down here it's not heated either. I think this is a return path. I should check it anyway. You know it is, but I mean, it's like I could probably... Yeah. Could probably go this way. Unless I get... No? Okay. I was gonna say, unless I get stuck with a jump I can't get out of because of water. That would be sad. Alright, is this gonna be... Is this gonna be it? No? Gotta go a little further. Okay. I'm not sure if this... Like, it was probably better to go the other way. There could have been items. I don't know. There we go. Space jump. Well, that solves enough problems. It's not grapple, but... I mean, it kind of solves all the same problems as grapple, so... I'm not really mad about that. Is this heated? No, this room's not heated. Why? How come all the rooms leading up to this are super heated, and then this one's not? Or then like anything after Crocomire isn't. Like, he's just got this cool cavern he hangs out in. Like, that just seems really weird. Like, shouldn't the lower you go, the more... Anything else here? No. The lower you go, like, the more the temperature's gonna rise, and you're just gonna think you'd run into more things like lava. Actually, can I even get through here without, like, speed? No, you don't need speed booster, it's power bombs, but anyway. Not that it isn't already clear. Is there anything at this end? Oh yeah. I have X-ray. Gonna forget I have that for the rest of the stream. Alright, so... Space Jump is actually probably the best item I could have hoped for. It's not Grapple, but it's kind of better than Grapple in most regards. So, you know... Hopefully that should be it for the randomizer trolling me with places I can't get to. Super Missile? Seriously, how many Super Missiles are there in the game? Like 100? This run has been absolutely nothing but Super Missiles. I almost made it. At least I don't have to do any more annoying wall jumps. And come to think of it, I technically didn't need that energy tank I got really painstakingly at the very beginning. Hey look, Space Jump kind of works as an upgrade here because it let me get up there. It's still not gonna let me traverse underwater anywhere. Because I don't think you can Space Jump underwater without, Spacer Beam. That's useless, because I already have Plasma Beam. Unless I want to, like, Murder Beam some things, but then I need, like, the rest of the beams. Why is that room heated? Okay, I don't actually want to equip that. Thanks, game. Probably not going to give me anything for supers. Like one every other time. I only need one more, so might as well. So, I guess this means that the randomizer rules, it doesn't mean that you'll necessarily get grapple there, but you're probably guaranteed to get something, something that would allow you to get to the same areas. Alright, it's still gonna be heated. Where do I go? Alright, if I go up, there's a missile tank I can get. Like, unfortunately, I really can't explore the rest of here, so I'm gonna have to head direct ship. Unless I want to, you know, play this energy fighting game the entire time, and I really, really don't. But there should be a free super missile tank right here. Free asterisk. Free minus the cost of my health to get over here. Oh. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Am I not supposed to have 100 super missiles, or did they not hack this new display right? Like, maybe... It does feel like I've gotten an awful lot of super missiles. Like, maybe I'm getting way more than the game is supposed to have in its item pool? That's... I mean, I'm okay with that, but having, like... This is probably horribly wrong, but I'm like, having, like, German flag 0, super missiles. That is not quite right, but... Wait, it changed when I changed the room. Is it like loading map tiles or something? I'm not sure where that you know, that little tile might be coming from, but I have a lot of super missiles now. There were a few items I could get if I want to go through the superheated bit again, but I might as well just come back after I've found Gravity or Varia suit. So in the randomizer here, Gravity suit actually exists as a separate item than, or a separate. I don't know. They separated out the function of the Varia and the Gravity suit. Normally, I believe the game would just consider the Gravity suit superior to Varia in every way, and you would just automatically you would automatically get all of the benefits of Varia suit by having the Gravity suit. And instead, the randomizer adds logic to that so that getting the Gravity suit without Varia suit won't grant you any resistance to heat. So that's a thing. Hey look, I don't have to kill myself trying to jump up this shaft anymore. Alright, so we've got German flag. I don't know, is the... I think the German flag is yellow and red stripes, but I don't remember what order they're in. Anyway, I'm still gonna call it that. I'm not... If that's not right, I'm not trying to be insensitive in any way, I just don't know my flags well enough. I was gonna say, I've got pseudo-German flag on top and pseudo-trans flag on bottom. It's not a bad, Oh, I lost my flag, guys. No, I'm just gonna get hurt more if I try to... I wanted my flag back. You guys aren't gonna give me super missiles, though. Alright. I mean, we didn't have the blue parts of it, but who needs those? I hope I'm not the only one that just completely hates the timing of space jump in this game. Like, in a lot of ways, I'd rather just wall jump. Yeah, use wall jump and then... space jump to try to catch myself if I fail it. Or just, you know, fail everything. Failing everything is an option. Failing everything is quite likely. It's still going to be kind of annoying to get to, because I have to get back through before that block reforms. And I was able to do it before with wall jumps. But of course, you know, somehow that's going to be even harder with space jump. At least it means I can get the last jump without having to be super perfect. There we go. Got my flag back. Any reason to go to my ship? No, so I'll probably just save here, and then... wait, there is... There is another item in the top of that room. I don't think I need anything else besides space jump to get to it, so... We'll make a quick trip to the ship for that. Who knows, maybe it'll actually be something valuable. Unlikely at this rate, but... No, I really hope that fully random doesn't mean that, like, certain upgrades might not be in the game. I mean, either way, with space jump, I've probably got, like, everything I need besides, everything I need to clear everything but Meridia. I know it can be done without the gravity suit, but I don't think I can do it without the gravity suit. Especially when space jump would essentially be useless for that. Unless somehow the game doesn't, like... doesn't inhibit space jump because it thinks that you'll have gravity suit already, but... I don't I don't see that being the case just because you can toggle everything. Which, by the way, Nintendo, it's super cool that in this really old Metroid game, you can toggle your upgrades, and then you took that out in every game that followed it. Why did you do that? Why did you did that thing? It's not a good decision. Being able to unequip things is so much cooler than not being able to unequip things. Even if it's completely pointless and there's no actual reason for it. Put it in there anyway. I think it's coding laziness. You didn't want to have to code some upgrades without others. Actually, that doesn't make sense, because then I bet those flaws would be exposed in a randomizer, and people would have to code for it, which maybe they do, I don't know. Energy! Alright, oh yeah, ship. Probably gonna wanna save that energy. No. So, trying to think. There shouldn't be anything in wrecked ship that I can't do. There's no... I think there's only one spot with water where they want you to have, they want you to have the gravity suit, but you can just wall jump over it. So, yeah, plus I could actually check where the gravity suit goes. Maybe they've put an important item there. It's probably just gonna be even more super missiles, but, you know, it could be something good. We can keep dreaming. See you later, Moat Skip. Don't regret not having to do you. There's nothing really I can do there. I guarantee I'm gonna, like, fudge the timing on the space jump at least once through here. And have to redo this whole section or not. If I hadn't said it, though, it would have happened. Alright, there should be a quick item this way. I don't remember if it's right here or not, but yeah. Back to my inability to bomb things. More super missiles! Cool! How many can I hold now? What new flags do we get? Oh, it's just flag 5, that's right. We haven't actually iterated we haven't actually gained gained a 10 value yet. Alright, oh, you're gonna be annoying because I can't shoot through things without wave beam. You know what? No, I should really save power bombs if I can. Alright, huh. I guess the only thing I can really do right now is to fight Phantom, right? Map room, it's not gonna work because power's off. Which again, only leads to more questions than answers. What powers the rest of the game? What keeps those working but not the ones here? Okay, you know what? You get my regular missiles. Because I don't care about you. And I don't care about them. I have 35. Compared to my 102 or 105 total super missiles. I wonder if the plasma beam helps on this boss to take out more than one flame at once. Because that was a problem that I had before, was... gonna have to keep an eye out for, like, can I even kill these ones? Yeah. I'm not sure what constitutes one I can kill and one I can't kill. Those I can kill, right? You know, maybe. I'm not very good at it, but... Is there like a... Like, there has to be like a good spot to stand where you can shoot through a bunch of them. It's gonna end up hurting me just because I'm waiting to try to hit him. See, even that, like, I don't actually create a clear spot when I do it. I don't really know his patterns at all. Come on. Pretty sure you're gonna open your eye at the end of this. No! Well, maybe. Maybe? Ah, no, I don't think that hit him. Wait, did it hit him? He growled. No, he's just angry. What killed me that time? Like, I dodged the flame, didn't I? Yeah, I dodged the flame, still took damage. Cool. That feels fair. It's really annoying that I can't use the save room before him. Because apparently when you don't have a Varia suit, he deals a shit ton of fire damage. I don't know if it actually matters that it's fire at all. I doubt it does, but, you know. I really wish there was a way I could keep exploring without killing him. You know, I bet it's because I said I would fall in the water at least once, and since that didn't happen, obviously I had to redo it, that way I could fall in the water at least once. Makes me wonder if I should intentionally fall in the water just to not be jinxed anymore. I think it's the next one. Thanks for hitting me. Like, sure, I didn't want that health for the boss at all. Why would I want that health for the boss? That doesn't make sense. I don't want health for the boss. I mean, you know, he's an undead boss. He's clearly going to be weak against me being weak. Or, you know. Can I shoot your blasts for health? No, I cannot. Eyeball thing, do you realize that you take less shots than a super missile door? I don't remember if those are actually going to try to hurt me in any way. My problem seems to be that, other than the kind of unavoidable ones, keep trying to shoot them before they're vulnerable. Which lets me... I can still take damage even if I can't damage them. Of course, I can always mitigate some of the damage by getting energy from them. No! Ah, missed a shot. Can I screw attack through them? Is that the answer? The answer might be to just screw attack through them. Oops. As long as I, you know, remember to do that. Ah. Like, open your eye for more than a second, please. Getting that energy was not worth it. I'm not sure how many supers he actually takes. I can't hit you again, right? Okay. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, that's a relief. All right. Took like 5 super missiles. It just took forever to hit him with 5 super missiles. Kind of knew that it would, but you know. I see why speedrunners would really hate him. I'm still not sure if that saves any remote time by pausing. But it feels cool to do it. To be like, no, I don't feel like being stuck to the machine. I'm just gonna run away. You know what? I think I can... Yeah, I can jump high enough with a power bomb. That's good enough. Missiles. Completely and totally useless. I mean, they really are at this point. Like, I've got so many super missiles. I should honestly just never switch to regular missiles. Because why? Why? With my inexhaustible supply of supers, why would I ever want to use regular missiles? Actually, I don't want to go that way yet. I want to go this way. You know, it's too bad that, like, I know I need to create better names for my streams. They're all kind of just numbered. But, like, I'm not gonna go back and give them names after the fact. But if I were to, like, specifically, in the style of, like, a YouTube video, I know I have done this before. I swear the water went up and down. But I know I'm just thinking of that room in, like, Blue Brinstar. Why do I care? I could just space jump from this side. Either way, why do I care, period? There's nothing... I don't think there's anything of value that way. There's a way back to Crateria, but... no. There's a way back to... there's a way to Meridia, I think, is where it eventually comes out. But I guess just why? I'm not done here. So if I get either the gravity suit or the Varia suit, like both of those would be good enough to let me explore a new area. I don't know which one I would rather. I mean, I feel like Varia suit just because I've been at it for so long, or I've been waiting for it for so long. There we go. But I mean, gravity suit would open just as much. Up, up, up! Go up! Oh, it's not gonna be good, because it's gonna be closed already. I know my space jump timing sucks. You don't have to rub it in my face, game. That's not gonna make it, so I do need to, like, jump up and do it, but... ultimately, I need to do it when I first come into the room, because once the power bomb goes off, those guys are dead. And I no longer have my easy bomb platform up near the top. It shouldn't be hard to do, really. No! Almost good. Almost good. This is just more power bombs, but I almost had them. Alright, let's see. The strategy seemed to work okay. If I land on that guy and then power bomb from him... yeah, actually, that strategy works even better. Don't space jump at all. You know, I know you dropped energy, but it's probably going to be gone by the time I jump back up to it. Oh, this is super missile. I think it's right here. Yeah. Cool, regular missiles. That's just what I wanted. You know, I don't know why there's such a maze on this side. I guess you're not supposed to find the super missile spot, or maybe you're supposed to power bomb and, you know, discover this one first. But it seems weird that there's such a maze for absolutely nothing. There's nothing on this side other than a straight path to the door. Oh, there's gonna be an item I can't get without Speed Booster, isn't there? Alright, Chozo statue, what you got for me? Oh, the item without Speed Booster is up above. It's just like a vantage point. I should probably go up there anyway to see what it is. I I should have done that before this, because now I'm going to have to go back around for it, but... I swear, he always looks like he's going to just bowl you. He's going to throw you like a bowling ball through all the spikes. That would have been fun. I mean, I guess it's cool to see him walk really slowly from one side of the screen to the other, but not really. Not particularly fun. Alright, I know I can't do this yet, but maybe... Oh, come on. Gonna make me waste all my power bombs? Maybe I can at least get a peek at what the item is? And then I'll know if I... Hey, look, there's an item along the way, too. What happens if I blow it up with power bombs before... It just sits in midair. Okay. So, let me see... Come on. Oh. And I'm worried about trying to, Oh, I can't see it because... Yeah. Maybe if I... Can I climb upward through one of these? No. Cool. So I could see what's inside that ball, I think, with X-ray. But I can't X-ray from anywhere meaningful up there. So I do have to go all the way around just to find out if it's something I'm going to need to come back for. And more super missiles. I'm just gonna, like... Cool, I can't even tell what my total is now. I guess the flags are here to stay. They are not... I thought they would... Now I'm in the water. I thought the flags would change to something else. I mean, they are corrupted a little differently on this screen, but they've already done... I don't know, the graphic that's there before. That's already happened for... It's already happened sometime when I had 100 and whatever. Now I have 110. But, yeah, same icon. Or, oh, it's gonna happen every time now. It's gonna happen every freaking time. Hey, is there an item down here? I feel like maybe there was. Yeah. Watch this be like the gravity suit or something. It's the Varia suit! Alright, so we have a path forward. And it's not Meridia. I kind of want to say thank God, but you know. I'm so sick of Meridia at the end of my last run that I didn't really want to go there just yet, if I could help it. It would have been cool, though. It would have been legitimately cool to get the gravity suit out of order and to get the Varia suit afterward, but... That means I could have gotten that, like, not the whole time. I mean, the whole time if I could have done moat skip, but I didn't have to do wrecked ship at all to get that. If I, for instance, had more trouble with Phantom and just couldn't do it, I could have just skipped it, grabbed the Varia suit and left, if I had remembered to check that spot. But I didn't. Because, of course I didn't. Why would I check the most important spot, apparently? Okay. I'm just gonna fail at spin jumping twice. It's such a weird gameplay mechanic. Regular, like, straight jumping versus spin jumping. It works, like, once you understand it. It's just kind of weird. Weird from, like, a design point of view. Like, this was a conscious decision to do this. I'm gonna need to open that door at some point. But I don't think there's anything that way, like... I think it's just a dead end, so... Why don't I go the dead end way first, and then I'll come back and find out... Mainly just because I want to unlock this door. I think once you unlock them, they remember that they're unlocked, and you don't have to clear all the enemies again. This room doesn't require speed booster, does it? Boing, boing, boing. Come on. Clear the way. I think it might. Yay, another useless missile. I'm starting to actually get quite a few of them, but with all the super missiles I have, they're not terribly useful. Alright, any other secrets in here? No, I don't think so. I think there's another room like this, though, that... In fact, it might be... I might just be thinking of the area down... the area over on the other side that I couldn't do without Speed Booster. I'm not even thinking of the room. I'm thinking of my thoughts from the first time I went in that room, where, you know, I thought I would need to Speed Booster across the tops of the robot guys, and you don't. There's plenty of room to do it at the end. So, let's see. This was the door I didn't do. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, wait. Without Speed Booster... Hi there. Like, I think I can get through? It's just going to be... I don't think it's worth it just to take a peek at that item. Because unfortunately I can't bomb jump 2 tiles with power bombs. It's just not gonna work. Yeah, it's just faster to go back through this way. Like, I could probably make it through, but... Then again, I only have 12 tries. And it would probably take all of them. I swear, bombs are probably going to be the very last upgrade I get, if I even find them at all. That's how it went when I did AM2R. I don't see Super Metroid being any different. Of course, you know, it does make it a little more interesting, because then you have to get creative whenever there's a spot where you need bombs. It's just frustrating in the few locations that you can't avoid. They could be. I mean, I still have a little bit more to explore here. But I've got it set to fully random. So, anything can be... Okay, go away, go away, go away, go back. Back up. Back up. There you go. So, pretty much, up until a few minutes ago, I didn't even have the Varia suit. I have, like... When I started this stream, the only upgrades I had were the Morph Ball, which is in its default location, so you can't really miss it. Screw Attack and Plasma Beam. And then everything else has been Super Missiles. More or less. So, finally, I'm starting to get a few upgrades. I got Space Jump and Varia Suit. That opened up some area, but... overall, still kind of... Yep. No! I almost made that. And I really don't feel like trying to wall jump out of the water. I don't know, like, overall, I kind of... I don't mind when it's a little bit more trolly. Like, I like having to... Great. Come back down! I like having to think a little bit more critically about how to get through different sections. And I've started learning, like, a few different skips I can use for it, but... Gotten a bit better at wall jumping. Like, I don't mind if it's a little trolly with where stuff is, but when it gets, like, really over the top... Like, when I started, I had to... In order to get space jump, it was where the grapple beam should be. I had to kind of... Hey, look! Bombs! There we go. It was in Rex ship. How about that? But, yeah, I had to, without the Varia suit, go on, like... kind of suicide runs through heated rooms to try to get to Crocomyre's lair. That way I could get space jump, which was hiding out there. Can I don't know if I can get through this room. I don't think I really need to. In fact, I might not even want to, because it would just eventually come out in Meridia. Oh no. Wait a minute. No, I can make it over that one. Alright, so... I don't think there's any reason to go this way just yet. Unless I want to spend, like, 10 minutes down here trying desperately to get out. Maybe that's not going to be a choice. Well. Okay. No. I don't know if I can somehow hop just a little bit with that. Not like I have many... Oh, yeah, that is true, isn't it? Higher and still like a pixel off. Okay. If I crouch in midair, that might... Or not crouch. If I aim down in midair, I think that... Yeah. As long as I don't morph. There we go. Supposedly that makes your hitbox just a little bit smaller. It's not going to be enough height, so I still do need to... Well, this is going to be annoying. Can I space jump straight out of water? Maybe I can. Okay, that might help. Almost. That would get me high enough to do that. Okay, that works. Yeah, so far in both this run and the randomized run of AM2R I did right before it. No? Okay, fine. We'll just try to go from over here. I've pretty much forgotten, after spending most of the game not having an easy way around, I've pretty much forgotten I had space jump at every possible opportunity. Like, just, you know, pointlessly trying to, like, wall jump things and then being like, oh yeah, I can fly! So at this point, I guess I'm gonna go back to Lower Norfair. Because there's a lot of upgrades I couldn't get without being able to survive down there, just from not being able to get to them in time. So hopefully there's actually going to be some upgrades down there. Like, I'm really not sure what I'm going to end up with in the end. Give me health. Oh. Yep, that wasn't worth it. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up with in the end, because I thought that the way the fully randomized mode worked was just, you know, every single item in the pool was shuffled. And then I ended up with 125 super missiles. So I think anything goes. I'm hoping that all the regular power-ups are still going to show up, because, you know, that would make sense. But how I ended up with so many extra super missiles, I'm not even sure. And actually, going back to my ship would be the smart thing right now with so little energy. Yeah. So, like, the, ammo items are randomized in the sense that they actually might not be the same ammo. 7 million supers. Yeah, well, that's what the first half of this run looked like. So I had, like... I had, like, 50 super missiles, and I was still in Brinstar, and I had, like, 10 regular missiles. So... I'm basically like, and I had a fair amount of energy for being early in the game, and so I was like, cool, I could pretty much nuke any of the bosses if I could just get to them. I guess that would that would explain why, maybe why they changed the ammo icons to have the totals among them, above them. I thought that was going to be more like a sort of checklist factor, you know, you always being able to see what your max totals were. That way you just, you know how you were doing on tracking them all. But, you know, if they could be anything in the end, I guess it makes sense that you might not know how many you could carry. Huh. Okay. You know, why am I... I shouldn't be obsessed with power bombs anymore. I'm gonna forget I have the regular bombs now. Like, that's what happened before, too. This is the first randomized run I've done of Super Metroid. It's actually... it's actually only the second run I've done remotely recently. I did a regular non-randomized run to, like, re-familiarize myself with the game. But other than that, it's been like 10 years since I've played Super Metroid. Before this, I did a run of AM2R randomized, and the way that works, I think you just have whatever the set... I did 2 randomized runs, and I got whatever the set pools were, but the second one was on a harder difficulty, so I ended up with a lot less ammo, and I'm assuming that was just because of the difficulty and not because they were randomizing what I was getting. I've noticed that overall, like, any of the randomizers I've looked up, they usually have a pretty descriptive change log if you sit there and read through all of the changes, but they're not always as straightforward about what they're... Actually, is there anything else I could... let's see... That's just a return path I didn't take. I don't think there's any... items on the way down there. There might be, actually. If I can make this, then I'll do it. If not, nope. There we go. I don't know if there's any point to going this way. I know there's no point to going up top. I already got what was supposed to be where the ice beam was. I think it was more missiles. But yeah, so the last randomized run I did before this was AM2R, and I did the second one in Fusion difficulty. What are these? These are speed booster. There's probably no point in being down here without speed booster. I have bombs now. I can regular bomb jump. Oh great, is that gonna be... Yeah, cool. There was no reason to come this way at all. Just because it was a harder difficulty, at the end of it, I ended up with 20 super missiles. There is. Like, I think there... Wasn't there one at, like, the end of the room or something? Because... I don't have... Oops. Oh, crap. Is that not going to come back? That's annoying. Oh, there it is. It's like... I think there's something at the far end of this room, if that's what you mean. I just don't have speed booster yet, so I can't get through there. Why did I jump? So back in this room. I did not get it then, if there's something in the wall here. Mainly because the only time I came this way before, I died due to not having, can I? Nope. It's like, can I X-ray if I just hit it really quick when I land on that? So, directly across from the top door, I guess? Let me see. No! Come on. You know what? Here. That's faster. Till I get to here. There is. How about that? Nope. Ah! I didn't... It didn't spin! Having played some newer Metroid games more recently, like Zero Mission and AM2R, not being able to respin... Nope. Great. Just gonna fall all the way back down. Not being able to respin when you come out of a spin is really annoying. Yeah, you know, I'm not actually trying to land on the blocks, but if every time I clip them, I stand up straight, and I lose my spin, and then I lose my ability to space jump, and then I fall like a rock. So, you know. See, in the later Metroid games, they added an ability so that if you come out of your spin midway, you can press the jump button again to curl back up and keep spinning. Which, you know, prevents you from having issues like that, where you clip a platform or you accidentally press up or down in midair, and then you can't do a damn thing about it, except for fall all the way to a platform. I was trying to, like, land on a few of them and just, like, jump quick enough that I could get my spin back. It just wasn't working that well. There's no reason to get that on the map. It's like, I feel like I haven't explored this room just because I wasn't protected from the heat the other times, but there's really nothing to explore in it anyway. So very early in the game, I traversed that room without Varia suit. Got to here thinking I would have opened up a lot more paths. Mainly because there's an ammo pack in the heated room. No, I don't think I got that. But when I did my non-randomized run, I got here and I was able to wall jump up this section right here and get these two upgrades. So I came here thinking that I would be able to do that, only to then realize that since I didn't have high jump yet, it was pointless. And then I had to survive running back through the lava. Which apparently it was a lot harder to get backward through than it was the first time. I don't really know why. It's just probably because I kept falling in the lava, really. But alright, something good. Reserve tank's kind of good. I mean, it's health, you know. Health is something I tend to need. I'm not the best Metroid player, so you know, my boss strategy tends to usually be just brute force everything. Super missiles and brute force everything. I'm not good at dodging. So, if you're saying that there's an ammo pack, or did you mean in here? I forgot about this room. I don't think it's in here, but powerbombing that guy can't be too bad of an idea. For some reason, he shoots me every time and I fall in the lava, so it's kind of a revenge thing. I don't know. Oh yeah, isn't there... It's in the middle section. That's right. I do remember that being there, I just... Like, that's why I kind of hesitated the first time through the room. I'm like, isn't there something in the middle? And then I just kind of didn't even think to check. Figured I was imagining it. I don't know. Alright, so... I think for the moment, like, screw going through this area in the regular way. I'm just gonna check this area up here first. No, I'm just gonna fall in the lava first. And right there. I knew about that one at least. Alright, what's in here? More power bombs. Oh, cool. We finally glitched into new territory of super missiles up there. It hasn't been green before. Now it's orange. Power bombs don't make a terribly effective speed booster. At least you don't really need it to get through that room. Running is good enough. Alright, should be pretty quick to check where the grapple beam goes. It's probably just gonna be more ammo, but at this point, like, I've gotta at least be running a little low on places where ammo packs can be. Oh, gravity suit. Okay, glad I came this way. That should open up everything that I need it to now. And I can still explore the rest of this area, and I get extra damage reduction from it. And some energy. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Is that just, like, supposed to be a vantage point so you can see that you're missing a door? Alright, I don't remember how far back I can travel through this. I'm either going to... I mean, there's lava, but I've got the gravity suit now, so... Yeah. So I shouldn't have any trouble going backwards, I don't think. Unless I run into something... unless I run into a room that actually won't let me backtrack through it, like it changes after the lava shows up. I don't know if there's actually anything there. No. Okay. Oh. But if there isn't actually, if it's just the lava, then cool. What's left? Left is back to where the bugs were. I don't really need to go that way. Probably gonna take a break in just a minute here. Oh, okay, that's right, that's the entrance to Ridley. I guess I don't need to go back for anything right now. I've got lots of unexplored rooms on the map, but not anything that's actually going to, like, prevent me from progressing. And getting the, like I said before, getting the Varia suit and the gravity suit in rapid succession like that, that's going to be really handy for damage reduction. Like, now, suddenly, bosses don't seem very scary. Alright, save room's always a good time for a break, so I will be back in 5 minutes, maybe less. Probably less, but 5 minutes. I don't know. Alright, I am back and ready to go. So, onward to Ridley, I guess. Or Ridley's lair, at least. Maybe there'll be some goodies for us there, maybe not. I have, my total number of super missiles right now is missing no 5. I swear, like, sometimes it's more glitch, sometimes it's less glitch. For a while there, it was like the same glitch every time, just in a different color. Why am I bothering to kill those guys? I don't know. Getting hurt way too much by the lava to bother with them. Especially when I can just space jump through everything. Carry me. Or, no, you don't. You just lower the acid, don't you? I bet in a speed run it's probably faster just to go through the acid or something. Then again, maybe the door's not open at that point. It's not really a door, it's a hole. Would the hole still be there? I suppose, but then the issue would be... Can you make it through the bottom half with the lava still there? I hate this missile so bad, I'm probably gonna screw it up. Every time, I can't seem to get the jump timing right, and then I land accidentally and fall through. Boink. I think supposedly there's a spot right here you can stand if you back him against the corner, where he can't even hurt you. You know, what do I... There we go. See, I have infinity super missiles. You can throw them back at me all you like, but, you know. Alright, what's up here? There's another upgrade, right? Another missile. I'm not too keen on getting missiles at this point. Like, missiles are just super useless. Super missiles, you know, let's see just how many I can get. That way I can break the counter even more. This is the room that's supposed to have Screw Attack, which was my very first upgrade. You know, I don't remember. You know, the bad thing about this area is... oh, it's just energy. The rest of the game, I've watched a speed run of, and it kind of reminded me where some of the missing items were. It was a 100% run, but, you know, my memory's not that good. Goldfish memory, you know. Crap. Like, I want your super missile, even though I have so many of them. Like, I'm a missile hoarder, super missile hoarder. I don't care about regular missiles. Well, do I want to go back or do I want to go forward? I don't know. But the run that I was watching, I made a point to specifically stop right before Lower Norfair here, you know, what's essentially Kraid's lair. Or, wow, Kraid's lair. Ridley's lair. I made a point to stop, because I didn't want... I only wanted, like, spoilers for the things that I had already missed. Come on. And since I wasn't done with the area yet, I didn't want to spoil anything. Which ended up, on my first run, leaving me without being able to get a few of the upgrades, just because I couldn't figure out how to get to them. And this was one of the rooms that, like I could not figure out what the intended path was, because when you come back through, the acid is up all the way, and there's just nothing you can do about it? Okay, I think this is where I go down. Yeah. And I just couldn't for the life of me find a way around to get back out without going through that lava room. And maybe there's not. Maybe there's just no way to get back out of there safely. Maybe you just have to brave the acid every time and hope for the best. But that doesn't seem like the way the game would do things. Like, usually the game's not that short-sighted. Like, even when randomizers aren't involved, like, because there's always the chance that somehow you just miss every energy tank on your way in here, and there's no requirement that you have a certain number of energy tanks, so there's got to be, like, a back way to get through here again. Because if it was based on how much energy you had, you could get through the first way without, you could get through the first direction without actually losing any health if you did it well, and you wouldn't be able to get back through, like. So there's got to be another way that I'm just not finding. There's a possibility it could have been after Ridley's room. I kind of just thought I was done with Ridley's room and moved on after I got whatever item was. I think there's an item after him. I don't even know. Maybe there's not. This room also feels suspicious, but there's nothing behind any of those statues. Like, it would have been a perfect place to put another path, but no. I'll just bounce on the spikes. It's cool. They're like those spikes in Sonic the Hedgehog, the fake spikes that do the little spring effect. I don't remember what level those are in, or even what Sonic game. I just remember that they are a thing. Or super missiles. You know, earlier I was ranting and I kind of forgot the point I was trying to make. Was that I was saying how, you know, I'm not going to go back and, like, title these streams, but I always, like, after the fact, I think of names that would have been funny to use were this a YouTube video, or were I to edit it for YouTube. And, you know, like, one of those, for instance, would just be, everything's a super missile. This room also makes me think that there should be secrets in it, but there don't seem to be. Everything's a super missile. Oh, I hate you guys. I have to fight you guys because the door's locked, don't I? Who decided to program you so annoyingly? You know, that's a good idea. Do, super missiles work better? I don't know. You dropped some for me, so I could at least show you some courtesy and give them back. Oh yeah, I don't have wave beam. No, power bomb. It is not there. That's right, it's in Ridley's room that I'm thinking of. I don't remember if there's another room between here and Ridley. So I do kind of want to recharge a little here. I wonder how I could tell if my super missiles are full. I mean, in all fairness, I am probably going to blow every single one of them on Ridley. Because I'm just going to be, like, flailing around firing super missiles as fast as I can to try to take him out. That's my general strategy for any boss, but, you know, Ridley especially. Yeah, it looks like I've got as much stuff as I'm going to get. Wait, I got another super missile. That means that I'm not at max yet. It's kind of hard to tell, you know? I got yellow flag and pink flag. One of those is full, one is not. But it's not like it's gonna change colors once it gets there. I don't think I have more than 120 super missiles right now, so... Or like 125, I guess. I don't think I've gone into the next digit, is what I mean. And so... that should be the last one right there. Oh, fine, hurt me, why don't you? No, I can still carry even more of them. What the heck? And now you're dropping stuff for me, like, that's cool. You were kinda done for a while there. So maybe I do have, like, 135 super missiles? Can I just set them all off at once and just, like, nuke Ridley from orbit? You know, screw the whole adventure, you know, I'll load all these super missiles into my gunship and just literally nuke them all from orbit. You know? That might be a viable strategy, Samus. You should work on that. Yeah, that looks like everything I'm gonna get. Okay, there is one more room before Ridley. Obligatory platforming, even though you would have clearly already had the space jump and the screw attack. No, you wouldn't have the space jump. That comes from Meridia. You might have it, you might not. Can't remember, is the upgrade in the Ridley room, or... and if so, does it only show up after? Are you dead or angry? Looks like angry. Let me go. Okay, cool. I mean, you technically did what I asked, but you didn't have to just, like, explode. How rude is that? I love how I still have 45 or 44 super missiles. Yeah, so they're really... Is there... It's right here. Grapple beam. That's completely useless now. Maybe I can kill, the Meridia boss with it. Alright, I'm gonna power bomb just in case. There is legit no other way out of here. It's kind of just like a lore room, but also they threw an upgrade in there because anyone who played the first Metroid would know to look for like a missile pack or something in Ridley's room. I can't remember what the... Maybe it was an energy tank. All I remember is that there was an item in Ridley's room in the first Metroid. Of course, Ridley and Kraid are really lame in the first Metroid. If you've never played it, they are tiny next to their Super Metroid incarnations. In fact, there's a reference to that in Kraid's... Right before the fight with Kraid. Don't worry, I'm not actually going to recover all my super missiles here. I was just hoping for a little more health before I explore anymore. There's a nod to the original bosses. The enemy that I keep calling Fake Kraid on the lead up to Kraid's room. Basically, he's like a little tiny Kraid. But that's the size he was, like, screen size-wise, like, that's the size he was in the original Metroid. Like, the fight is essentially... Like, he does the same things in the original Metroid. He shoots little projectiles at you, but they're little tiny ones. And in, they're not the giant platform-sized ones that you get... You get in Super Metroid Onward. Come on, energy's almost full. Okay. It's because I said something, isn't it? It is clearly because I said something. Alright, that is definitely good enough for now. I don't think I'm going to waste 67 super missiles anywhere anytime soon. As long as I get them back for the next boss, like, I don't care. These things on the ceiling look kind of like TV screens, but there's nothing ever on them. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're probably not supposed to be TV screens, but, you know. Is this where I want to be, or do I need to go higher? I need to go higher. There we go. Ow. I really hate the spikes here. This would also be, like, I feel a good spot to hide things. But there's nothing... I guess it wouldn't, though, because if you're entering this the normal way, you'd have power-bombed already. Potentially revealing whatever secrets they tried to hide, so... I guess they'd have to put it at, like, the very bottom. Hey there. So now the real question, am I going to discover any other way? Any other way either out of here or to the items I couldn't find, or just anything at all that I didn't discover last time? Probably not. I can get a peek at the item I'm thinking of, though, so if it's just missiles, then I might not care. I mean, pretty much if it's an ammo pack at all, I kind of don't need it at this point. But, you know. Yeah, I got unstuck and then some. I got unstuck and I don't know, in a pretty good way. Where I was hoping to get the grapple beam from, I got space jump, which kind of makes any platforming useless, pointless. And then immediately in rapid succession, once I got to the wrecked ship area, I got, yeah, it is just missile. I still don't know how to get you, but you're still just missile. I mean, clearly there's another way around, but how to get there? Anyway, so yeah, I got the Varia suit and the gravity suit in rapid succession, and that's pretty much given me anything I need to finish exploring. Though I still really want to find whatever is supposed to lead me up to that other door. Like, also just because, like, I don't... There's not a obvious way to get back through this room, other than, burn. And although that's how I made it back last time, I just can't see that being the proper way. So, like, whatever way it is, probably does both of those things. But I just really need to figure that out. Either that, or I could just brave the lava again. I mean, I totally have enough energy to get through that way, and it's just, you know... It just feels like the dumb way to do it. But I don't exactly want to spend, like, half an hour looking through stuff here, hoping to find a back door somewhere. Like, I don't even want to go to the rest of the path, because that just seems kind of pointless. You know, technically I do have a map. Although I haven't really taken the time to look at it since I did the suicide run through superheated rooms. Let me see. Wait a minute. Is that, oh no, this is still on the map. Okay, cool. So it looks like that item actually... It looks like there might be another door. And, like, there's a whole bunch more... A whole bunch more paths that I didn't discover at all last time. You know, I guess I didn't actually consider the possibility that the X-ray... X-ray visor could be lying to me. It is something the game does, so, like... You know. But I feel like I checked anyway. I feel like last time I came through, I made a point to, like, brush up against all the wall. Or I didn't. Or I didn't. Okay, so there we are. That is the way you're supposed to get back through, because, you know, I guess at the bottom... The bottom of the room does the same thing. But there's a nice, like, monster head that you go through that is kind of an indication of the fact that you can go through walls that sometimes... that can be X-rayed, I don't know. Oh, that's not breakable. Oh, man. Here. Let's, start up here. I'm not the best bomb jumper. And yes, I'm literally just button mashing, hoping to get lucky with it. I think I need to stop, though. That would have been good. It's the most unskillful bomb jumping ever. Almost made it. Technically, if you can, like... that... After I set myself up to say how hard that would be, I do it perfectly, obviously. Time to do it again. Oh, you put 2 of them there? That's just not nice. Okay. Next one. You know, if these were just all bombable and I could power bomb and have the route exposed, that would be cool. What am I getting caught on? Shouldn't be anything. And yeah, I feel like my jump is a lot shallower than it should be. Huh. That was weird. Oh well. Got through. Got the item. It's just missiles, but, you know. Every little bit. Alright, no, every little bit doesn't help. It's just purely for completion. Every little bit does not help when you have 135 super missiles and your super missile counter is just permanently glitched because you've got too many. I have missing no levels of super missiles. This feels like where they would put something. But there is nothing. Alright. Or that looks like somewhere they'd put something. And it's not, it's right here. And I don't even know if I want to go through it yet, because for all I know, it's the right way to go. Because it looks kind of like it might connect where the earlier areas are, but then again, so does this. Alright, let's see. I guess I can try, and either way, it shouldn't be a one-way deal. It's going to be, since I said that, but... Speed booster, hey! There we go. I don't know what that actually opens up to me, but, I could probably collect a few more things with it. I feel like now that the game has been lying to me, I need to touch every single wall. Alright, Speed booster would have been helpful to skip so many things before now. Now that I've got it, I don't even think I have a use for it. In a lot of ways, anyway. I really feel like this is one of those rooms where it would just troll me with a drop through the floor. Alright, I get everything I really wanted to explore. I think so. Now I'm doubting, wondering if there's something in the bottom corner of that lava room. The lava room that I just managed to avoid. Well, oh wow, I'm way further up. Alright then. I'm by where you normally get the wave beam. I'm actually really curious. Spot on the wall I came out, is it just always open like that? Not that I could really make that jump. A lot of bomb jumping, maybe, but... Like, if I leave and come back, is that path just always there? It is. Maybe if you froze one of the fireball guys? I don't know. I feel like there's potential to skip things there. I mean, I guess I have to go back to Meridia now. Like, that's where most of everything's gonna be. Oh, you know what? Speed booster room's below this. Oink. There's nothing else. I ran through this last time when it was, like, super hot. I mean, there's a hidden path, but I don't think there's any items that way, so... I'll skip it for now, and then... I mean, at this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna bother 100%ing, like... I could, but... To what end? Just to see how many super missiles I can get? Maybe. That might actually be worth it. See, I was informed earlier that apparently, although all of the items are randomized somewhere, the ammo packs are randomized completely in how their amounts work. You can end up with any number of any of them. So, I ended up with a billion super missiles and not too many regular ones. Boom. What? Oh. That was, like, really delayed. Alright, so... This area is going to be long and painful. But not actually... With Gravity Suit... I don't think there's any way I can pull this off on this ROM. Yeah, there's a way you can charge up your speed booster super quick, doing something called a short charge, but playing this randomizer as Control Freak is not... I don't have manual control of my running. Not really, like... I have a toggle. Let's try opening the door first. I have a run toggle, but I don't have a manual run button, so... Without a manual run button, most of the speed booster abuses kinda can't be done. Okay, this time, let's open the door first. It's almost like all these acts of stupidity could be avoided. Almost. Nope, not quite. That was too far to the right. So yeah, when I first started, I did play it for a few minutes as vanilla Super Metroid, and the first few items were so hard to get. Let's open the door first. First few items were so hard to get. Spring ball. Okay, well, it's worth getting. It's only really needed for, like, getting one item. Well, two items, but they're in the same spot. More super missiles. But yeah, I just have so much muscle memory built up to the GBA control scheme that I was failing miserably to play vanilla Super Metroid. Mostly because the run button is super obnoxious, but, you know. I didn't really want to fall down the whole way there, but, you know, thanks. I wanted to come collect my even more super missiles. Now I don't have to do any more of those awkward ball jumps either. I don't remember if there's much reason to go down. I think there's like one item maybe in this room. Along with space pirates that would be unkillable. I can't remember. They need either screw attack or plasma beam, because I think you normally get plasma beam in Meridia. In like the sandy part of Meridia. So last time I encountered them, they were just completely unkillable. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, no, there he is. I was gonna say, what happened to the turtle? Last time I completely forgot that the turtle just kindly lifts you up. I thought he hurt you because he's along the ground spinning. So I just kind of brute forced it with a jump. It was not the smartest tactic. Somewhere along there should be an upgrade though. All right, but where? Turtle, go. I thought there was an upgrade in the turtle room. Or like a second upgrade beyond the visible one. I guess not. Weird. I mean, I know I didn't come back for it last time, but I was pretty sure that this was the room. Well, I guess maybe there's only the one upgrade in here. Weird. Good to see that I'm remembering things wrong. Alright, moving on. Just gonna, you know, face plant through a space pirate. Why do I always think that's longer? Not that matters, I can space jump, I don't have to, I don't have to speed booster, but... I was pretty sure that you could detect that with X-ray, but I just wanted to be sure. I didn't go back to check last time if I remembered to get this upgrade, or if it was one of the ones I missed. So at least knowing that it's X-rayable makes me think I probably got it. And there's nothing over on this side, is there? Nope. It just feels like a really awkward segment of the level that you come to over here, like... I don't know, there's two invisible wall sections, and then nothing really else. There's upgrades, but, like, it's just a dead-end path. Which makes it feel kind of awkward. More super missiles. I literally don't know what regular missiles are anymore. I think that makes 140 super missiles, but your guess is as good as mine. Just like earlier, we have kind of German flag super missiles. So I think it's somewhat close to the colors of the German flag. I'm probably thinking of the wrong one, but, you know. Okay, that should be it for this little detour. And then onward toward the boss room. And, like, you know, probably like 5 or 6 other upgrades along the way, but, you know. I like how I essentially, like, stopped switching back to regular missiles. I just don't care. I have so many supers. There's, like, no point to using the regular ones. Alright, that was pointless. I like this room, that's the way I'm supposed to go. I like this room better without the space jump. Because having to wall jump the different sections is kind of fun. Useless missiles. Come on. And what do we have over here? More useless missiles. I mean, if I ever manage to exhaust my supply of super missiles, you know, maybe they'll have a use, but it doesn't really look like it. Is this just... yeah, this is just where you fall from. Never mind. This is not the way to go. At all. Oh, I will take some extra energy, thanks. Alright, so... there are some items I could fall and collect, but I think it's actually easier to get back here after you do the boss, because there's some other doors in the area that open. Though it's a long trek to get around either way. Gotta love the fake Metroids. Okay, here. Take a power bomb. I guess I should have shot that first. Meow. Shouldn't be anything else in there. Oh. Oh, this guy. I forgot about this guy. There we go. Hate to say it, but you're not very tough when I have so many super missiles. Is there really just nothing else in there? Like, it plays the Chozo, like, Chozo statue item room theme. There isn't actually an item in there. It's weird. I think there's a path here to an item. Alright, let's get some speed. There we go. It's supposed to be an energy tank, but I guess I'll take a useless missile. You know, I really just hate the way the space jump works. Don't think there's anything to really collect in this room. It's mostly just annoying annoying gauntlet before a boss. What about right here? That looks suspicious. No, I'm just being weird. Fine. Oh, fine then. Come on, out of the lava. Or sand, or whatever. I gotta say, having space jump does make this area suck a lot less. This is either a save room or a recharge room. Save room, with a door on the other side. It's a save room and a recharge room, okay? So I'm double right. Clearly. Two rights does not make me wrong. I mean, you know, it kind of does, but can we just pretend that it doesn't for a minute? Wave beam! At least I can finally shoot through platforms. Other than that, it doesn't help me. Because none of the wave beam doors have been able to stop me so far. So, I'm actually kind of hoping I can kill this guy, just for fun. Kill him with the grapple beam. How come I can't shoot you? There we go. We'll see if I get like remotely close to lined up for that, but should be really amusing if I can. But I also don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna remotely bring me where I want to go. Just a little closer, come on. No, closer that way. There we go. Hope I have enough health. I don't know how much health this takes. There we go. Not so tough now, are you? Bet you wish you never grabbed me. Uh-huh. Did I just, like, kill their mother or something? Like, it's one of the space pirate bosses, so obviously it's evil, but... Energy tank. Okay. What if I manage to get here without space jump? What then? Then how do I get out? I mean, other than, like, I think you can short charge a speed booster here. And there's also a speedrunning trick where you can get the boss to kind of give you a, or let you hold a running charge forever. If you do it just right. Just forever until you use it. So, like, enough to get out of the room, and that's about it. But, yeah. Apparently, you can just electrocute the boss and yourself. It's like the most random thing. Like, who discovers crap like that? Like, they put that in the game. What was the, like... Was it just supposed to be an Easter egg? Like, hey, if you took the time to destroy the 4 turrets around the room, and then you happen to accidentally equip your grapple beam while you're being grabbed, and then on top of that, on top of accidentally equipping it, you accidentally shoot one of the turret spots with it, you will find that you electrocute yourself and the boss. I mean, it's clever that it works, but I just... I can't believe, like, even the most critical of thinkers would have been able to come up with, like, I should try that. Maybe I'm just dumber than most of the critical thinkers. It's a possibility. I don't remember what going this way brings me to. Other than apparently pain. Like, I don't remember if this is a path back around, or if there's supposed to be an item at the end of it. Speaking of items at the end of it, is there anything this way? As I bounce myself into the spikes. Yay. Okay. Thanks for not working, space jump. You are useless. No, I wanted to kill those. Let me out. Totally looks like that should be a path right there. Okay, you know what? This is actually the opposite of where I want to go. Having this way accessible will essentially be like the quick way back, so that I can loop around and get the 2 items I need to get. But despite being the quick way back, it's still not terribly quick. I'm glad that these guys give me all the super missiles I want. I'm still never gonna get enough from them to actually go back to full, though. Oh yeah, right, cool. So, you know, those guys would actually be a good way to recharge. Don't want to spend all day here. Oh, fine. Just gonna hurt me. That's fairly quick. Fairly quick, but still taking forever. Alright. Wait, is it quicker to go down through here? I think it might be. I think it's quicker to let myself fall through the sand here. Than to walk around. You bugs are like really good at giving me my missiles back. I say, and none of them ever give me a missile ever again. Alright, so... Oh, that's right. That snail was my new hat. No, come on, out. Wow. Can we not? There we go. High jump! It's a good thing that... Spring Ball doesn't actually need high jump. It still doesn't quite reach, does it? Maybe it does need high jump to make that. It was a lot easier to make before, so... Trying to, like, see if I can just barely propel myself a little more. Like, without high jump, that's really annoying. Damn it. There we go. Alright, and what do we have on the other side? Some useless missiles? I bet it's useless missiles. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Power bombs. Not quite, but close enough. Is it only, like, right underneath... It's only, like, obnoxiously right underneath the, No? Right underneath where you drop? There we go. I was gonna say, it's just... The hole in the ground is just there to troll you, isn't it? Like, you only actually fall down through... Can I go this way? What is it? Where is it? Right there. What would this way bring me? I don't remember. I think one of these is... Okay, that's just the elevator thing. Elevator-like thing. I guess I can explore up here. In fact, this is nice. I still hate you, Space Jump. You fall too far with Space Jump and you can just never jump again. This path should take me to where the plasma beam normally is. And it's probably just going to be a missile or something, but gotta check everything. Energy tank. That's an okay upgrade. I missed one. Where were you? Were you down here? Yeah, you were. Hiding in the grass. So it's like part of me wants to 100% this. But also at the same time, like, realistically, I think I'm probably not gonna 100%. I'm probably gonna get, like, close to 99% or 95, I don't know, somewhere almost, but not quite there. I'm not gonna ever find all the things, am I? It would just take a lot more time than I want to spend. But I do also want to try to see what I can get. However, I think technically I've done everything I need to do to beat the game right now. All the bosses are down, so should be. So it's kind of like this weird gray area of like where to draw the line. Like if I'm not completing it, then what's the point of even trying to collect as many things as I can? If I'm not going to collect all the things, then what does it matter? But I also feel like I should at least try to collect all the things. But if that ends up just being a long, boring task, then why? I don't know. At the same time, you know, it's like I probably should practice trying to find all the things. I'm not gonna bother going up here because I don't think there are any items. That just leads back to the wrecked ship. Though there is a speed booster item that I couldn't even look at before without speed booster. There is still more to do here. At least 2 more items to grab. But ultimately, it's just like, I'm at the point where I could technically beat this anytime I wanted. I'm not sure if there's really anything left in this big room or not. definitely cost me more energy than I gained. Boing. I don't know. It's kind of like... Like, after you hit a certain point in a randomizer, it just becomes a regular playthrough. Like, yes, there are still... I don't even know what's still out there for me to find. Charge beam. That could be, you know, important. Yeah, I don't know. This way. But again, like, I don't... Charge beam always seems to be the thing I'm missing. And not even in the randomizers. I missed it in both my regular run of Zero Mission and of AM2R. I just really suck at finding charge beams. Is there anything at the other end here? No. This is really just a pointless, pointless room to get back to where you were, if you fall. I don't even need to run, I just want to go in the first one. There's an energy tank. But, yeah, like, essentially once I got Space Jump, even though I didn't have either of the suits yet, come on, you can do it. Come on, Samus, jump. Nope. There we go. Useless missiles. Once I got the space jump, it's like essentially there's not really anything else left that I can't gather. Oh yeah, is it? No, it's over on this side, isn't it? I always feel like I'd be like leaving something behind right there, but that's really just like if you feel you need a different way to get back down, right? I don't think there's anything extra there. Now I'm doubting myself. Come on. Why am I failing at that so badly? Why would you even be up that high? Oh. Was there another way through? Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind. You don't even have to make that jump. You can just go around, apparently. How about that? Alright, there's the spring ball location this way. This is a weird thing. This would technically be trapped behind grapple. If you never found it. It'd be like the only thing that you couldn't do if you got space jump, but not grapple. Which was where I was at for quite a while. Not that it ever mattered. Alright, digger robot. Do your thing. I'll be waiting. I mean, I get that it's supposed to be a puzzle. Well, this just takes forever. Come on. Move it. Move along. You can do it. You got this. You got this, little digger guy. Come on. Keep it going. Almost there. Just one more. I mean, technically you don't even need to, but I just really want to see it. I just really want to see it completely gone. Yeah, there's nothing that way. Just this way. Look, I got the spring ball. That totally allows me to get through the section with the spring ball. And it's super missiles. Because I need a few more of those, really. If I had to guess, I'd say that it's probably possible for anything to go up to 255. At that, if it went past that and wrapped around, that would be the most annoying randomizer ever. But if it was 255, that would essentially mean that, like, every single spot that was a missile was a super missile. Well, not really, but I mean, so you got the original super missiles on top of that, but whatever. You just feel like that would be a lot of random luck. That room is a lot easier with space jump. I hate it with every fiber of my being before space jump. I don't think there's anything this way. It's just the, yeah, just the gate. It's just the room where you have to build up a speed booster. This might be a map. It's a map. Do I really need a map? Apparently so, because I never took that door up there. Well. I mean, I don't even really want to now, let alone... I guess I'll go around this way just to fill it out on the map once. Even though I could technically... Oh, I don't have ice beam, so shooting those guys is kind of... As much of a reflex as it is, it's not terribly useful. Nope. I mean, I guess where this is headed right now is... Like, I'll try to get all of the upgrades that are obvious to me. All the ones that I know that I got before, plus a few extras. Hopefully, I mean, there's gonna be some that, like, I already explored the map of their room for whatever reason, you know, and because of the randomizer, I couldn't get them yet, and I'm not gonna remember which ones those were. So it's gonna be like a 90-something% run, but... Why did I do that? That was a waste of health. Might as well save, because if not, something catastrophic will probably happen. It'll be like when my headphones died last time. They'll just randomly disconnect, the whole game will crash, and I will have not saved for an embarrassingly long length of time. Why did I do that? I can't break into a jump from there, so... All I did was burn through my health. Yay. I don't know why that hurts you in Super Metroid. In the later games, I don't believe that it does. Because just how asinine it is that speed boosting would hurt you. Am I going the right way? Should probably check that. I am. Oh, you know, really wanted the speed booster there. So it's just... What? Is it... It's not... It is right here. Okay. Oink. You guys are weird. Why do you do this? Why do you just roll? Ah, it's a missile recharge room. Is there anywhere else since I already came all this way? Anywhere else to go at all? No. There is nothing. That was a really, really wasted trip. If I go this way... Like, I can technically go back up to wrecked ship, but I don't think there's any... Well, there's one item I need to get there, that's right. I feel like at this point I'm just kind of stalling for time. Like, there's no reason I couldn't just finish it. But I also have a few more minutes to stream, so, you know... I do feel like I'm getting at least a little bit... Nice. That was just to contradict what I hadn't said yet. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm getting just a little bit better at this game the more I play it. Even if it's not a lot, even if it's nowhere near, like... I don't really want to use that. I just filled my health. Even if it's nowhere near, like, speedrunning levels of good. Not even close, but, you know. Screw you, game. I didn't actually fall far enough to get caught in that. I think one of the guys grabbed me. The little snake guys with the pincer things. They grab you and pull you in. Those guys. I think one of them grabbed me under the sand because I shouldn't have fallen through quite so easily. But, hey. I know I was vulnerable for that, like, half a frame, but you didn't have to hit me. It could have just blown up. Could have just blown up, and no one would have questioned it. Oh, you know what? I think there might actually be an item somewhere in here. Though I don't remember where the path through is. Right there. Top corner? No? You're just a maze with no items. I guess that's the case. It's just a really pointless room that only exists to slow you down. Suddenly remembering I have the wave beam and can shoot things through platforms. Hey. I see why this path really isn't worth taking. It's just so long and there's no reward whatsoever. After traveling all this distance, I guarantee it's gonna be like a regular missile. That's all it can be. Like, if it were something useful, it would be someplace obscure. But since I'm going back to it, you know, this actually isn't the way. I can get a peek at it. Power bombs. Like, okay, but why? I'm still gonna get them, but it's not really something I'm in terrible need of. Eventually. Eventually I'll collect all my super missiles and those guys will know, and nothing will ever drop them. I have no idea when I'll hit that limit, though. One of these times I hope he really does just throw me like a bowling ball. He never will, but I'll keep dreaming. In fact, the person who makes the randomizer should totally spend like 3 months worth of their time just programming that. Just so that at some point in the future that will randomly happen, and I will laugh my ass off at it. Do you move much faster if I super missile you? Not really. Okay. I know there's some speed booster items. There's at least one speed booster item in Brinstar. Other than that... I don't think there's too much left. Give me my pointless map credit. I haven't been bothering, but just because I need to traverse this anyway. I'm not actually sure which way would be faster to get to that speed booster room I'm thinking of. Probably this way? Look, I have full super missiles. And we got German flags on top and bottom. I'm gonna end up being like so wrong about the colors of the German flag. I liked it better when it was like pseudo-trans flag on bottom, but you know. Alright, let's see. There's like 3 items I could get here. That's better than I was expecting. It's not that door, it is the next one. Is it this room? It is this room. Oops. I'll take that back. There we go. I could have done this a while ago, come to think of it. That was such a hard grapple room. Missiles! Useless ones! New. I always think there should be something there, but there never is. I should probably leave those last two items for next time, just because otherwise I won't have anything to do except clear the final area and Mother Brain, and you know. Never did find that charge beam. It's the problem with it being anywhere. Alright, one of the items I want is right down here, but I'm just gonna head to the save room. I'm really not even sure. I haven't put much thought into what I should play after this. I know there's been some suggestion that maybe I should do a Zelda randomizer. I'm not sure whether to go with Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past, if I even do that. Personally, I'm feeling more Link to the Past, but you know, they're both cool. Plus the Ocarina of Time randomizer is like still being worked on and has like a lot of interesting features. Though that might also be a reason to save that. So I don't know. Anyway, next time, let's see. I will get those two items, because apparently I forgot that one of them, I missed two of them up on the way up here. Skipped two of them, rather. And then that'll probably be it. We'll have to see what it looks like for a percentage. I've got no idea. It's got to be at least 90% by now, but it's probably not 100. As long as I did more than my regular playthrough, I suppose that's good enough. Maybe in the future, if I do a Metroid randomizer, I should try to do, like, as minimalist as I can. Like, just get the bare minimum of what I need to beat it. And, like, it won't really be a speed run, but something, you know. See if I can cut any corners. I don't know. Maybe it won't be worth it. Either way, I have to figure out what I'm going to do for next time. In the meantime, see you then.